So how are you going to use ChatGPT for your small business? In this video, I'm going to tell you the prompts that you need for your small business to make it into a virtual assistant. Hello, my name is Stephanie Lee-Harper, aka Super Steph, and I'm here to tell you the things that I've just learned about ChatGPT and how it can help you in your small business so you're not flapping around like a headless chicken. And start laying golden eggs instead. You're going to use ChatGPT just like a personal assistant sitting in your office, which could be at your kitchen table. And this assistant never needs tea breaks, never looks at their phone, never has sick days or complaints about their boyfriend breaking up with them. Work that digital donkey! Woo! So what is ChatGPT? In short, it's like a creepy librarian that's read every single book and looked at every internet known to man. It's gone down every single YouTube rabbit hole, even the dark, weird ones, and somehow remembers it all. And you can ask it questions without it judging you on your spelling, your grammar, or even the way you say things. And it's not Google. Google is just asking questions which don't react back to you like a human. Google just gives you links of stuff that might or might not help. But ChatGPT takes what's inside those links, takes those websites, and forms it all together so that it works out what you're actually asking and what you're looking for. It's amazing. Google is like the ingredients sitting on the kitchen table, and ChatGPT is like your personal chef that takes those ingredients, whisks them up, and then delivers you a birthday cake. Why, thank you, ChatGPT. What does ChatGPT stand for? And why are we calling it ChatGPT? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. ChatGPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, aka boring technobabble that makes your eyes glaze over more than a Sunday roast. So let's just call it Boris. In fact, actually my one is called Jax. I said, ChatGPT, can I call you Jack? I want a personal connection with it just so I don't feel alone. Having a small business is quite lonely sometimes. Even if you've got other people working for you, you just want a little bit of a chit chat. So pro tip, give ChatGPT its own name. I call mine Jax, so it's easy to write. And it tricks your brain into thinking that is actually human, because all of us humans, we need context when you're speaking to us. We need a lot more hand-holding than we do like a robot like Google. So how do you talk to ChatGPT as if it were like a human, like your own personal assistant? Well, first of all, when you chat to a normal person, you need to give them some sort of context. Otherwise, you can't just go, help, need help on superannuation. It needs to find out how old you are, circumstances happen around you, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Also, I recommend being a bit polite to ChatGPT. Just put a little please, PLS, and a thanks. That sounds so stupid because it is just a computer. It's just AI. It doesn't care. But you know what? When you're chatting to other people and sending emails, I think that it's a good idea just to keep into that please and thank you, because otherwise you're going to forget about it. You'll be sending Sally down the office emails. Do this right now. Sally's not going to like you. And if you do this, it helps you keep your manners. So when you switch back to emailing real humans who judge you, you don't sound yourself like a robot. You don't need to go full Shakespearean on your ChatGPT. ChatGPT, the most wondrous person, please, I beg you to help me with all your working needs. But a quick please will save you from sounding like a caveman. When you're running a small business, you need to know about the RICCE Framework for ChatGPT. What's the RICCE Framework? RICCE, special rice. The RICCE Framework is like giving clear and slightly bossy instructions to ChatGPT so it doesn't stare at you with its virtual eyes blankly trying to understand. What does RICE stand for? R stands for role, what ChatGPT is pretending to be. I stands for instructions, what you want them to do. C is context, why you want it done. The other C is for constraint, rules to keep ChatGPT in check, what you don't want happening. And I is for examples, show it the kind of nonsense that you expect. Here are some examples of how you use the RICCE framework when you're chatting to ChatGPT and you need it to work with you when you're in a small business. So with the RICCE framework, you need the role. Tell Boris who it's meant to be. For example, you're a kid's party planning expert. Otherwise, he's just going to get confused and twiddle about in its circuits. I don't know what I'm meant to be. I'm so confused. I'm not binary. I'm something else. The next part of the RICCE framework to speak to ChatGPT as a small business is instructions. I for instruction. So be really specific, otherwise ChatGPT is just going to make something up and you're going to end up with some sort of like squashed watermelon invitation party thing. So for example, write a fun, engaging invitation for a Minecraft party for a 6-year-old's birthday, rather than invitation, Minecraft, party. Doesn't understand, doesn't compute. If you give it clear orders, it will give you fewer surprises. In the RICCE framework for Chat GPT, you've got context. For example, tell Chat GPT what the context is going to be. Are you a mum sending out digital invitations? Or are you going to be sending them as an A4 big giant invitation? Come to my kids' party. Give ChatGPT the backstory on what you need to use this piece of information for. Next up, for the ChatGPT RICE framework, so you get what you want for your small business, is constraints. Because constraints give ChatGPT boundaries. It needs the boundaries, just like a 14-year-old boy who doesn't know who they are. For example, if I'm designing Minecraft kids party invitation, I want to say to ChatGPT, keep it under 50 words, don't mention presents, and make it sound all excited. With exciting language. The E in your RICE framework to make ChatGPT work for you is the word examples. Give ChatGPT examples of what you're talking about, even if it's just a small example. For example, if you're doing a Minecraft invitation, say what you would probably put on it in the language, in the style. Is it kid-friendly? Get ready to mine and craft. We're throwing a block birthday party bash, showing ChatGPT the on and off switch in your house so it doesn't wander around trying to check all the walls. It's not going to go rambling like this video. Now, when can you use ChatGPT, the RICE framework, to make it work for you in your small business? You can do amazing things. You can write adverts. You can write funny quotes, funny memes for your social posts. You can write scripts for your performers, or write scripts for people that are selling your product to another company. You can do training documents, all the boring stuff can be done for you. Take somebody's terms and conditions, stick it on ChatGPT, tell them what you need in the RICE framework that I've just explained, and it will spit out gold. Now here's a cheeky tip. At the end of your prompt, say this: please ask me any questions to improve your answer. And it will help by giving you the questions that it needs, fill out those spaces that it has in its magical kingdom. It will double check with you instead of getting it wrong the first time. Now, if you'd like just a quick way of how to do a small business, I've got a kids entertaining business, and if you're into kids entertaining, click down below and I'll show you how to become a really good kids entertainer and get money for it. Comment, give me the guide below, and I will do that for you. So let's see how you're going to put the RICE framework into action in your small business. Here is what I would have written without the RICE framework. Chat GPT. Write a 60-second elevator pitch about why Super Steph is the best entertainer. Include the 5-star Google reviews. Make it emotional, not just features. And it would have spat something else out at me, half-baked. With the RICE framework, you do it like this. When you tell ChatGPT what role it plays, it voice and perspective. You are a professional copywriter who specializes in emotional, high-converting brand messaging for family businesses. Now, isn't that going to be better than a generic robot? You've now got ChatGPT that works just like someone who knows what tone and structure to use, which will work for this type of pitch. Instructions. What exactly you want ChatGPT to do? Write a 60-second elevator pitch that emotionally connects Super Steph to themselves. Now, ChatGPT knows it's not a list of services. It's a pitch that's ready to move people. To move your parents. C, context. Give it a backstory. Who's this for? Why are you writing it? This is for a homepage and also social media bio. You're speaking directly to parents, mainly mums, looking for an unforgettable birthday experience with their child. And now it understands the audience in the setting. C, constraints. What does it need to follow? Keep it under 100 words and make it sound emotionally engaging, but not cheesy. Mention Super Steph's experience and the 5-star Google reviews. And avoid bullet points. It should feel like a heartfelt statement. Now this stops ChatGPT talking in a robotic voice with weird jargon and bullet points, some sort of policy reminder. And the final one is examples. E for examples. Show what kind of vibe that you want. For example, it's not about the balloons or the magic tricks. It's about making kids feel like the star of the show. Now, ChatGPT has an example, and it's just a simple one, but it gives it the type of tone to dial in. Now, this was the output of ChatGPT. When you choose Super Steph, you're not just planning a party. You're creating memories for your child that they will never forget. With over 500 5-star reviews, and 15 years experience, Brisbane's families trust us to turn birthdays into magic. It's not the balloons or tricks, it's about memories that matter. It's the sparkle in their eyes that lasts forever. I want to buy! Buy! Give me that super Steph, I want to buy it. Give me some, here's the money. Yippee, money! So hopefully that helps with your Chat GPT prompting and the RICCE framework. This video is on how to refund clients without losing an arm or a leg. Bye friends!